In this part of the video, we will learn how to track movement in our video to be able to attach effects to it. Let's not waste any time and jump into it. First of all, I use standard layout, so my interface of After Effects should look similar to yours. If you don't see some of the panels, which you see on my screen, you can click on Window and enable by the name of that panel. Let's import our footage. Go to File, Import, File. All this footage is available to download in this class. Now left mouse click and drag video footage here, or on this icon to create new composition. So now we see our video on timeline. You can press 0 on numpad for playback. It can take a bit of time to pre-render before playing, it's normal. It will take more time to playback when you'll add more effects and layers on timeline. Let's start creating our effect. First, we need to stick our shield effect to hand. For this, we will track our hand. In other words, we need to tell the software location of our hand in each frame. Luckily, After Effects has easy-to-use tool for this task. Go to Animation, Track Motion. It opened Tracker panel, as well as created track point. You can use scroll and mouse to zoom in and see track point better. You can also select this hand tool, just left mouse click and drag to move your footage around. Or press spacebar on keyboard to do the same while holding it. Now let's move our track point to our hand, at the place of contrast between dark and light part of your hand. Little square is telling to software what we are tracking, and big square is the area where software is looking for it. If you'll make them too big, it will take a lot more time to analyze. Just make sure to keep it small. Then click here to start analyzing. At this point you just need to keep an eye on it. And click Stop button if track point will lose your hand. I know that I have rapid movement at the end, so I'll click Stop to analyze frame by frame. Click here to analyze next frame. As you can see, we've lost our hand. And in this case, we just need to move tracker manually. Then continue to analyze by frame in hard situation like this, and move it manually if you need. Also here in Preview panel, we can move around frame by frame, forward and backward, to make sure that tracker is at right place. Keep in mind that this Preview panel doesn't track position. It's just for navigation through video. We can also scroll through our timeline using this time cursor. I'll move it to a point where we started our tracking. And now using Tracker panel, click here to analyze backward. We can also click again on same button to stop and check frame by frame if tracker is in place. Then click on Analyze one frame backward button and adjust manually the tracker if you need. In these moments when footage is too blurry, you can set tracker at the middle. Now this is enough. Now we need to create a layer to assign all that tracking data. Go to Layer, New, Null Object. Then click on Edit Target and choose Null 1 here and click OK. Then click Apply and also OK. Great job! You've tracked your hand. And as you can see, we have our tracking data applied to this little null object. In next video, we will add shield and sparks effects and attach to our hand movement.